This amazing itinerary takes us away for 7 nights from the Basque region all the way to the Channel Islands. I'm here with our destination expert, Claudius Dosical. Hi, Claudius.
Hello, Edie.
This amazing itinerary begins in Lisbon, Portugal. What do you like to see and do in Lisbon?
I would recommend that our guests arrive maybe a night early and see some of the wonderful old parts of Lisbon or the villages of Sintra, Cascais, Estoril. And the ship is docked very, very close to the old town, so you can easily stroll over there. Plus, it's only a short drive from the airport. And I definitely recommend that upon sailing at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, that our guests will be out on deck. And as we sail from the river out into the Atlantic, very, very scenic, very spectacular sailing.
Wonderful. From there we have an amazing at-sea spa day before we head to Bilbao, Spain. What do you like to see in the Basque city of Bilbao?
In Bilbao itself, of course, first and foremost, I highly recommend a visit to the Guggenheim Museum, which is really known for its architecture more than the exhibits within the museum, but definitely do not miss to visit the museum inside. And then some of the other things I enjoy to do is I like to take lunch in the old town. There's some wonderful restaurants there serving Basque food. And last but not least, maybe in the afternoon, since we are staying until 10 o'clock at night, take a trip out to one of the wineries, especially the one designed by Frank Gehry.
I did all of that, and I went to the Marqués de Riscal winery, which has a beautiful Frank Gehry hotel designed on it. It's magnificent. But the other thing you can do right in Bilbao is see a UNESCO World Heritage Bridge site, which is a very interesting piece of architectural bridge, if you will, because the bridge moves, not the people. It's very hard to describe, but it was really amazing for me to see there.
That's right. It's like something that looks a little bit like a bus that moves between two pillars. It's very unique and definitely worthwhile the trip.
It was. And then from there we head over to St. Jean-de-Luz, just across the Spanish border into France, continuing on with the French Basque region, if you will, as I like to say. What do you like to see and do in St. Jean-de-Luz?
I think St. Jean-de-Luz is a very big surprise to our guests because the ship, first of all, anchors in a beautiful half-moon bay, and we'll tender ashore and guests will find themselves in the town, the center of town. And I would say definitely allow for a half-day exploring St. Jean-de-Luz and its shops and bars, but there are also great options to visit Biarritz, which is a very famous resort town on the Atlantic, or one of my favorites, the town of Bayonne.
And you're not talking about Bayonne, New Jersey. You're talking about the original where Bayonne, New Jersey, where our sister companies leave from, got its name.
That's right. And Bayonne is famous not only for the ham, but also for its chocolates.
Yes. So from there, we head over to an at-sea spa day before ending up in St. Malo. What do you suggest our guests see and do in St. Malo?
St. Malo is a French anchor port, and we will be tendering right into the charming little town. But first and foremost, of course, I recommend that our guests do not miss the visit to the monastery of Mont St. Michel.
Beautiful. And then from there we head over to the Channel Island of Guernsey and stop at St. Peter Port. What do you suggest our guests see and do there?
I absolutely love this port because it's like a small English village on an island. The island is very lush, very green. Of course, lots of cows there. They grow a lot of strawberries. And the town is walking distance from our tender beer. And I bought my entire Waterford Crystal collection there many years ago. Well, very good prices for shopping. Very, very good prices.
And then this itinerary rounds out and ends up in Southampton in England. What do you suggest our guests do in Southampton?
Southampton, as our guests will probably know, is the gateway to the greater London area. And why not take a look at our hotel extensions in London and spend a few days in the capital city.
I couldn't agree with you more. Whether you sail on this amazing itinerary or any of the wonderful other itineraries Azamara Club Cruises takes you to, for sure, you'll love where we take you. Bon voyage!